Welcome to the NBA Conference Semifinals on ESPN, presented by Chipotle. Sold out State Farm Arena, Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Semifinal series between the Hawks and the Philadelphia 76ers.
Average over 4 a game in the top 5.
Bogdanovich high off the glass and hit the top of the backboard and went in with the miss. Game 1. The first quarter told the story as Atlanta was up by 15 after one. Bogdanovich hits to make it.
Both guys have scored over 20 in both games to give help to Embiid, who has just been a monster, averaging 39.5 points.
And Embiid with the slam got around Capello's. There's Harris on the drive, gets the basket in this series. Able to get that one. Here's Simmons in transition with a kick out to Curry. To the elbow. And Seth Curry gives for the straight empty trip to see if the Hawks can get a better possession here. Corner three is good from Bogdanovich. Corral it, the shot clock down to 4. Embiid moving to his left. Triple team fights through it. Oh. Pass for Simmons and the throwdown. What a points in game 1. Here's Young with Thibault on him.
Nice.
There's the floater and Young.
Thibault is noted for his defense and also the fact that he can move and help your half-court defense.
Connolly. Here comes the double against Embiid. Oh, nice pass by
nice
Embiid.
Pass.
Thibault barely assist for Embiid. Got the assist on that pass.
There it is.
It was a pass or a shot.
Nice.
Here's Thibault in the open floor with the slam. And the Sixers retake the advantage at the 4-foot
Herder. Both of them came off the bench and put in 20 points each in the game in Philadelphia.
Here's Korkmaz and that 6th bench.
I like what they're doing here right now. They're bringing bench guys, but they're leaving Simmons in there.
And 4 minutes by the third-year pro out of Oklahoma. Catch and shoot Korkmaz. No, but Herder fouled him. 3 free throws coming up.
Difficult because going right or left. And then once he gets it,
the 5th pick in 2018 by Dallas and traded on
third quarter into the 4th quarter. There was a 6th.
Here's Korkmaz, lost the handle, poked away by Kongwu. Good hustle Embiid. Korkmaz with 4 to shoot, hoists it and hits it. Korkmaz,
because he's a streak shooter,
and he's won championships each of the last 2 years. As Gallinari Korkmaz has the hot hand. He's got it.
They've also made 2 out of 4 threes. Naturally, the foul line has been a problem for them. Defensive credit, the rotation was there and the strip.
Harris goes back to work and score. 1 game 2. Sixers up 6 here.
No.
Harris with a drive and kick. Shake Milton around and out. And will the tip count there by Howard?
With the right calf strain, what adjustments will you need to make without him the rest of the way?
I mean, we're really struggling. Shake got him going the other night, and again, Burke gets him going tonight.
He has 8 rebounds and blocks. So he has really adjusted with the second group. But the main thing is that he's been really productive inside of 8.
Hill has to put it up, does, misses. Offensive rebound, though, by Tobias Harris. Lobs it for Howard, and another finish by Howard. 8 at the foul line so far in game 3. That's been a big problem for the Sixers here in the series. Gallinari. Harris penetrates the runner.
Nice.
It was a pass, and Howard.
Look, you have to give Philly a lot of credit now. They're getting in there very easily off the dribble.
Utah leads that series 2 games to 0. Dwight Howard with 8 points off the bench, and that time Milton took this team,
especially helping that second unit.
Here's Milton for 3. Shake Milton drills it. Atlanta facing its largest home
as a starter on the floor for Philadelphia.
There's a putback by Badal, but there's Harris with the offensive rebound. Floater is good from Harris as he was. Here's Young working on Harris, goes to that patent floater in the short. Gallinari is there for the board. Here's Young in transition, greeted by Simmons. A perfect low pass to Collins for the slam. Now, first quarter in Philadelphia was up 7 at that point. Still up 7, 43-36. Curry back out there. And Brisbane the bench. 28 first-half bench points, the most in 25 years for Philly in the playoffs. Bogdanovich comes back and answers with a triple. 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Harris with the ball fake. Drives. Hits again. Tobias.
To get to get this opportunity right here.
Collins drives, top bank shot against him.
23 shots a game and averaging 39.5 points.
But they can't stop. Simmons with a kick out. Maxey gets inside the arc and hits another bench ball. Rookie out of Kentucky, Maxey, 20 years old. Here's Young at the free throw line. Around and down for Trey.
Philadelphia first shooter.
Almost a turnover by Embiid. He's fouled here as he's double teamed. They're going to get Solomon Hill for his third. Already Herter's got 3. And Embiid will.
So it's a potential three-point play. Gets to the foul line over 10 times. And he's an excellent shooter on the foul line. He might be in foul trouble.
Here's Young, leans in, and Thibault commits the foul.
This young guy got a lot of energy.
25 of those came in the first half. And young Simmons drives and kicks. Here's Maxey bringing it back out. Embiid for 3. It's money for Joel Embiid.
And you have to give him credit because he's shooting a good percentage.
There's another lob. Screen and roll, and great job by Trae Young again to draw. Young knocks down.
About this young man is that during the year he was second in.
Oh, it's a push shot by Young that won't go. Collins tried to bat it in, and Simmons has it now. Simmons just 2 points. A freight train though in transition, goes to the right hand and gets 2. Drives anyway, puts up the shot. It won't go. Offensive rebound and step back. Smart play. Embiid open. Will think about the 3 instead. Drive goes hard to the goal and is fouled by Snell. And as you talked about, such a good free throw shooter. 80s. Gets him. The lead is 7 seconds to go. Simmons will back off of Young here. Brings it across with 3 seconds to go. Young gets down the lane. Wow, it was way too easy. Give it up a layup. Danny Green got injured. Strained right calf. 4 minutes into the game, he will not return. Tony Snell is starting the second half as Embiid. And in contact by Young, trying to create some space. Shot clock at 4. Here's a drive and a score by Young.
Everything for the lob. Anytime he gets the ball, he's keeping his dribble. Oh, boy.
Here's Capella with the kick out to Bogdanovich, who had 15 first half points. He works into the paint and floats it.
It's a three-point or whether it's a mid-range play.
Simmons, what a look by Ben Simmons, and Curry splashes home the open lead. Trae Young stepping in to help double, and Embiid goes right at him, and then, Trae Young and Embiid get tangled up, but Embiid just kind of let that go, kept his cool as he then hits the free.
Foul shot attempts in this game. And look on a cut to the rim anytime. Nice move.
Physical play. Was listed as questionable the first 3 games of this series. Doc told us before the game that it was good to go. What a nice move by Seth Curry off the window, and a timeout by Embiid. Simmons up the floor for the Sixers. Takes it all the way and stuffs it through. We're here in game 3 with the series tied at 1 apiece. Game 4 Monday night. Embiid from Simmons.
It was like 2 steps behind.
Trae Young, another miss from the perimeter.
There it is again.
1 for 5. And another easy bucket on the other end as Capella on the other end. And Embiid, we talked about his defense. He comes up with a nice play, but it's kept alive and Herter smokes the net on a 3. That ends a drought of 4 minutes and 40 seconds without a basket for Atlanta. Here's Simmons again, very aggressive here in the third quarter.
Sure, on the Hawks right now. You can see the movement is, it's not smooth, and it's not getting them the spacing that they need.
Gallinari forces it up, but it drops. A 2 from, gets a good look, can't knock it down. And Capella with the offensive board. Working on Embiid, goes to the left, and it spins home. Bible able to connect. He's shooting just 30% from 3. Runner by Trae Young, hired by the Pacers as the head coach after 4 years in Indiana. Korkmaz with the defense, and a foul called here as Embiid was battered. His finals appearance for Philadelphia was back in 2001 when they went to the NBA Finals.
We have in the league. What I liked about Embiid, he faked it, and then he eventually came.
And then he gets the putback slam after rebounds and 6 assists. Another rebound after Gallinari misses, and then he hits the floor hard. Got tangled up with Solomon Hill. Great night on just 8 shots from the floor. It's nothing serious, but you see the boot. Not a good sign.
But Howard is very agile, and as well as
built that big lead in the first half. Gallinari's
second unit, 33 points in this game. 33.
Here's Maxey with 2, gets it away, and it's good off the window with 4-10.
In ways he felt like they hadn't been in the past. He added that from his vantage point, most players need to have an MVP or DPOY caliber season in the near future, Dave.
Embiid did get 1 first-place vote, but missing 20, 1 of 4 from 3. Here's Collins on the cut, and Thibault lets him have it.
Right there.
To extend their lead. Shot clock down to 4. Howard going to take it, and it's way off.
Oh, boy.
It didn't hit the rim, so it ends up in the hands of George Hill, and he beats the shot clock with a 3. Wow.
Well, that's the kind of game that they continue to run into the good bounces. And also, George Hill was an excellent.
Fires. What could have been a 5 or 6 point swing. That was a big bucket. And at the top of the backboard, instead of going over, it went.
Once they get that opportunity, but this is the problem.
Howard fouled. Howard getting booed. Played here in Atlanta for a year and grew up the year.
Well, we brought out earlier, and the threat of the block shot on that second unit.
They do have tomorrow and Sunday off. Game 4 is via. Trying to go up 2-1 in the series. Here's Harris driving, can't finish. There's Howard again with the offensive rebound. He'll go back to the line. Great work on the offensive glass by Dwight Howard again. And meanwhile, Tobias Harris is down.
All night long, right from the opening jump ball, Philadelphia has beaten Atlanta to the defensive board. They're getting the offensive. Well, the Harris situation. Now, in this series, he's averaging.
In the league, played his college ball at Tennessee. Scores again right now, trailing by 22. Gallinari gets the bounce. You got Harris on Trae Young, but Ben Simmons about to come back in the game, and a foul is called here on Thibault. Gallinari's going to shoot 14 points for Gallinari so far in the game. Playoff game in the conference semifinals. It changes dramatically here in the final 7:56. They're going to be down
during the course of this game. And then the fact that they're 4 for 18, that backs that up. But I like what you said about covering.
11, the last 2 games after that great game 1. Going to try one from the logo. That one goes down. It isn't too late for Young and the Hawks with 6.
Overplayed again.
Young got it on the glass. He was fouled by Simmons, and Trae Young
line 9 times a game.
Oklahoma gets both foul shots. 13-4 run over the last 4 minutes by the Hawks. How will Philly respond? They go to Embiid. He drives, loses the ball, and they're going to call a foul on Atlanta.
Oh.
Now maybe Nate McMillan will challenge us, but a technical foul is called on Trae Young. They still might decide to review this, but obviously the technical is going to stand no matter what on Trae Young, and Embiid will shoot the free throw.
Now this is just because we're so high up. It's difficult to see at the angle that we're looking at. All you know is that Embiid makes the move and all of a sudden falls forward. Now, is there a trip? Is that what they call? What did they call? Now keep an eye on it right here. Here he goes.
Ruling on the floor is upheld. Let's bring in Steve Javie. Steve, your thoughts? Was it the right call?
Yeah, Dave, I think it was. I think the fans are getting upset because Embiid kind of flops after the contact, but there was definitely contact by the defensive player prior to Embiid throwing himself to the floor. Therefore, it's an unsuccessful challenge.
Yeah, I like that. See, he gets bumped right there. That's where the foul was. Now, the fact that Embiid loses balance and falls forward or he flops is immaterial. The fact was, and now you get a foul shot, and then you get 2 extra.
The off arm extended. Here's Young. Nice pass to Capella, who's grabbed. That's a Smurfs 2 games. Suns trying to go 3-0 in here on the shot clock. Timer now at 7. Korkmaz puts it up and puts it in for 3.
What a
16 inside 4 minutes to go. Collins, tough shot, got it to go against. Here's Embiid. They double, and they're going to call a foul on Collins for reaching in. That's 5 on per game here in this series, and he gets able to cut into it, but Is it too late for the Hawks? A foul called here as you got Thibault now grabbing his head. He collided with Collins.
And shoot it on the other side.
Doc Rivers challenging the foul against Thibault.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands. Defensive foul on Thibault for making the first illegal contact to Collins. The ensuing contact by Collins was caused first by the illegal contact by Thibault.
Collins 83% during the regular season.
And the 17 a game. And then Reddish, who averaged 11 points a game for them, at 6'7", another wing player.
How about
He shoots a higher percentage.
good defense on the other end? Nice pass, and Embiid puts it in. That might do it. His starters on the floor to try to close this out. Make sure that they don't give up some cheap. Korkmaz driving. Nice pass inside. Simmons with the bat.
Because it really shows how unselfish they are inside.
Andre Ayton both wired for sound tonight. There's Embiid with the
Defense inside the red painted area.
Young with the deep three. 29 more to the Hawks, but their defense on Trae Young, they really contained him as they win at 127-111 to take a 2-1 series lead.